Today, we're diving into the one skill that really unlocks the power of amazing tools like ChatGPT. It's a skill that's quickly becoming essential in our world, and it's called prompt engineering.
5 days. Just think about that number for a second. 5 days is all it took for ChatGPT to hit 1 million users. I mean, to put that in perspective, it took Netflix 41 months to do that. Facebook? 10 months. The speed of this thing was just, well, it was completely unprecedented.
And yet, so many of us have had this exact feeling, right? You ask for a business plan and you get something that looks like a basic template. You ask it to create a character for a story and you get a total cliché. You just think, why is this so generic?
Well, the solution, is a skill called prompt engineering. And it's not just about typing a command into a box. It's really the art and the science of crafting your words to guide the AI to steer it exactly where you want it to go for a truly high-quality result.
Now, the insights we're talking about today come from Nathan Hunter's book, The Art of Prompt Engineering. And this quote here is his. He had this realization that to get better answers out of the AI, he needed a better strategy for talking to it. And his book breaks it down into 3 really powerful techniques: the conversational method, the actor's method, and the teacher's method. So let's look at each one. First up, the conversational method. The big idea here is to stop treating the AI like a search engine, where you just type something in and expect the perfect answer on the first try. Instead, you need to think of it like a creative partner. Your first prompt isn't the end of the line, it's just the beginning of a conversation.
So this method starts out pretty broad. In the example from the book, the author kicks things off with a simple, open-ended request to develop a character named Farida for a murder mystery. The prompt is intentionally vague, just to see what the AI comes up with first. And what does the AI come back with? A classic trope. Farida is a brilliant detective. Now that's a decent start, for sure, but it's also really predictable. This is exactly that kind of generic result we were talking about. But the conversation is just getting started.
And this is where the magic happens. The user gives simple, clear feedback. I don't want Farida to be a detective. What else could she be? See? You're not starting from scratch. You're just refining.
And just like that, with that one little nudge, the AI totally pivots. It's not stuck on the detective idea anymore. Now it's offering up a whole new range of cool possibilities. She could be a witness, a family member, even a suspect. The creative doors have just been blown wide open.
So the takeaway from the conversational method is really clear. You start with a general idea, and then you just polish it with direct feedback. You're not just giving commands, you're collaborating. You're iterating your way from a pretty good idea to a truly great one.
Okay, on to our second technique, which is the actor's method. This one goes beyond just having a conversation. It's all about giving the AI a specific persona to play, a role to embody, which completely changes the game. Now look at how detailed this prompt is. The user doesn't just say, act like Gollum. No, they give really specific instructions. Talk with Gollum's voice, tone, and mannerisms. And then, by asking a direct question to the character, they're inviting the AI to fully step into that role.
And the result? It's pretty incredible. The AI doesn't just describe Gollum, it actually becomes him. It nails the unique speech patterns, the obsession. It just proves that with the right direction, it can perform as a character.
But this is so much more than a party trick. Assigning a persona is a massive shortcut to getting specialized knowledge. You can ask the AI to be a seasoned marketing expert to draft a press release, or a senior engineer to review your code. You're essentially telling it exactly which part of its massive brain to use.
And that brings us to our third and final technique, the teacher's method. This is how you can guide the AI using your own examples. It's a technique that's sometimes called few-shot prompting. It's a really simple 3-step process. First, you just announce what you're doing. You tell the AI, hey, I'm going to teach you a style. Second, you provide it with a few good examples, maybe 2 or 3 emails or LinkedIn profiles that have the exact tone you're going for. And third, once it's seen your examples, you make your request and ask it to write something new based on the style it just learned from you. And the takeaway here is absolutely profound. Don't just tell the AI what you want, show it.
This is how you get past those generic styles and actually train the AI to adopt your unique voice, so the stuff it creates sounds genuinely like you.
Okay, so we have 3 ways to direct this technology: through conversation, through persona, and through example. But why is it so urgent to master these skills? Well, it's because the pace of AI development itself is accelerating faster than anything we've ever seen.
For decades, Moore's Law was the gold standard for tech progress, right? The idea that computing power doubles every 2 years. That's